Hey, what's going on, guys? Patriot Prime here once again with another Transformers Siege review. But before I get to talking about my brand new figures, I need you to do me a favor. If you're watching this video right here and are not a subscriber to Patriot Prime Reviews, please hit that subscribe button right now. It won't cost you a thing, but will help me and my channel out tremendously. Now, on to the review. The figures I'm going to talk about in this video is the brand new Siege Micromasters Off-Road Patrol. This set just came out of nowhere on Amazon.com. I mean, it's really weirdly listed too. I mean, I've got it up right here. There's no picture, and it's listed as Transformers Off-Road Patrol action figure. Siege is nowhere on the title, so it's kind of hard to find if you're wanting to look him up and buy one, but I'm going to put a link in the description of this video. Now, of course, Amazon being Amazon, ship it to me in an envelope. And as you can see, the packaging is a little warped, but I'm not an in-package collector. I'm ripping these guys right out. So let's go ahead and take a look at the packaging. You've got the Siege artwork showing Powertrain and High Jump in vehicle mode. There they are in robot mode in the plastic blister. On the back, robot mode, vehicle mode, and their weapon mode. And of course, you've got red alert right there holding the weapon. So I really am a fan of Micromasters, at least the G1 ones. The Siege line has been pretty hit and miss. I like the Airstrike Patrol and I like the Battle Patrol. The other two, not so much, especially the Sports Car Patrol. I thought it sucked. That's why I haven't got the Decepticon Racetrack Patrol. So anyway, let's go ahead and crack these guys open and take a look at them. And oh yeah, welcome to Patriot Prime Reviews. Now, once you get the Off-Road Patrol all out of the packaging, you'll see that they do come with a sheet of instructions. And these are just like the regular Siege instructions. They're very, very nicely illustrated and very easy to follow. But with these little Micromaster figures, you really don't need them. Now, the first figure we're going to go over is High Jump. High Jump is some sort of SUV vehicle, and he looks pretty much spot on to the way he looked in Generation 1. Lots of nice molded detail on the figure. You can see the vents there on the hood, the lights, the grille, the license plate. I love the looks of this figure. Biggest complaint, it doesn't stay tabbed in very tight at all. This side, a lot worse than this side. But man, check out the details. And the paint applications aren't bad either. He's got nice paint there on the windows and up here on the top with whatever that is. And he's got a little water can or gas can on the back. He's got rolling wheels, but man, I hate these new wheels they use on the Micromaster figures. They're just pegged in. I mean, you can pop them off once you get your fingernail in. I mean, they come off real easy. Where you almost lost that one. So that sucks. I miss the old wheel styles. You think with the rising cost of the toys, they'd at least give us something a little better as far as the wheels go, but it is what it is. So there is High Jump. And oh yeah, he rolls. It's all right. Next up, we have Powertrain, which is a big semi-truck, which makes no sense to me. I even thought this back in G1. He's called the Off-Road Patrol. Now, I live in West Virginia. I'm very familiar with off-road, and I've never seen a semi on the back trails. So anyway, he's not a bad-looking semi. He's got a lot of great molded details on him as well. I mean, the grille there on the front of the vehicle, the lights. Down here on the side, there's the gas tank. A lot of nice details on this. Smokestack there on the side. Could use a little bit more paint. He's got black on the windows, silver there on the grille, and those nice little, man, that came off too easy, pegged in wheels. Get that back in. So I'll play around with these and I'm going to lose it. There we go. Now this vehicle mode, this tabs together very well. and looks pretty good. And he rolls all right. So there you go, guys. There is the Micromaster Off-Road Patrol in vehicle mode. And for comparison, here they are with their Generation 1 counterparts and the other Generation 1 members of the Off-Road Patrol, Tote and Mudslinger. Now to transform them into robot mode, and we'll start with High Jump once again. A very easy transformation. What you're going to do is take the back section and fold out. This will form the legs, and then rotate, bringing the legs fully down, opening up the sides for the arms. Then this part's a little tricky. You're going to take the hood and kind of snap back and over the windshield. And that is High Jump in robot mode. Very simple. A lot of nice molded details on this guy as well. Let me see if I can focus in. I love the head sculpt. Head sculpt looks great. Big hole there in the middle of the chest, but Generation 1 Micromasters, they had a screw in the middle of their chest, so part of the Micromaster curse. Molded details there on the arms. Arms, of course, are a little bit hollow. They are on a ball joint, so they could go up and down, side to side. They can't do a good 360 because of the hood section here. Legs on a ball joint as well, up, down, all around, and he does have a knee bend. So very nice looking robot mode. Maybe could use just a little bit more paint applications, but you know Toy Hacks is going to come up with something for this guy. So there is High Jump. Next up we have Powertrain, and he's got a very simple transformation as well. You're going to take the front of the cab, flip up, and spin around. There's a couple tabs right here on the back. You kind of have to lift up and over. So you're going to rotate that all the way around. Separate the arms. They tab into the hips and open up the legs. And there is robot mode for Powertrain. Lots of nice molded details on this guy as well. I love the head sculpt. Great looking robot. Articulation. The arms, they can do almost a 360 as well. They get caught on the vehicle kibble there on the back. But ball joint here on the legs, and a knee bend. Nice tight joints on this guy. Wheel just popped off. I hate these wheels. There we go. And he also has a waist rotation. So there is High Jump in robot mode. And now for comparison, here is the War for Cybertron Siege Off-Road Patrol with their Generation 1 counterparts. And I love the Generation 1 throwbacks for Powertrain. I mean, the head sculpt is the same. He's got the same little white section there on his chest. The collaring, I love it. I think we had some Powertrain fans with the new Siege line for this set. And here's the rest of the Generation 1 Off-Road Patrol, Mudslinger, and Tote. Now, take note, my Generation 1 Micromaster Off-Road Patrol has been enhanced with some Toy Hacks upgrades, and I highly recommend that set if you don't mind changing the look of your Generation 1 figures. Now, the Siege Off-Road Patrol also has a combined weapon mode that I'm going to show off for you guys right now. First, you're going to take Powertrain, and you need to separate his arms from his hips because you need to separate the legs, and there's gun barrels within the feet. So you need to flip these out, and then you're going to put him right back together in truck mode. So he's got that going on, and you need to flip out this handle. So that's it for Powertrain. Now you're going to take Tote, and all you're going to do is flip his legs out, or the back of the vehicle out, straighten back up, get the arms locked in place, and then underneath his hood is another little handle. Pop that out, So now you have both vehicles looking like this. And what you're supposed to do, let me see. Here we go. Connect this piece into High Jump's chest. And it is a bitch to do because this is on a hinge, and this hole I don't think is big enough. I mean, that's hard to get in there, and it keeps collapsing on itself. So this is the gun mode. I mean, that's exactly how it's shown in the instructions. Wow. So let's see what it looks like in the hands of a Autobot. So now we have poor red alert showing off this off-road patrol combined weapon garbage. The hinged hilt does not allow the vehicle to stay close together at all, so it's going to collapse down. So yeah, that looks terrible. Now, of course, if you want to add to the effect, you can add blast effects that cause the weapon to droop even more. And it makes it a little bit heavy. I honestly think that Powertrain by himself makes a much better weapon than the combined mode. The War for Cybertron Siege Off-Road Patrol really surprised me. These are great little toys. Granted, there's a couple flaws as far as the vehicle's concerned with the wheels that pop off and the fact that High Jump won't tab together well. But robot mode is fantastic. Great detailing, great head sculpts. I can't complain. So there you go, guys. There is the War for Cybertron Siege Off-Road Patrol with High Jump and Powertrain. So, do the War for Cybertron Siege Micromasters Off-Road Patrol belong in your collection? Absolutely. These are great little figures. So much better than the Rescue Patrol and the Sports Car Patrol. They're brand new molds. They're just not repaints. They got fantastic sculpted details, great paint applications, and the joints, at least the ones on mine, are really tight. So yeah, these guys are highly recommended. You see them on the shelf, you pick them up. And guys, I want to thank you for stopping by and checking out my videos. Don't forget to like and don't forget to subscribe. Also, check out my series, The Sit Rep, where I sit down and interview other Transformer collector YouTubers, and we have a blast talking about those plastic robots. If you're needing some Patriot Prime swag, just like my Hoo-Ah shirt here, check out the Patriot Prime merch store. I have the link in the description below. Also, if you need a set of Micromasters Off-Road Patrol for your collection, a link to Amazon.com's very elusive listing is in the description as well. Guys, I appreciate everything. This is Patriot Prime signing out. Hoo-ah!